Boyd. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, don't thank me. Human Resources called. I'm just here to supervise your packing and escort you from the premises. But I'm curious, why'd you request me?
Seemed appropriate. I came here to steal your formula, and I failed. Also, I wanted to apologize. I ruined so much. I'm truly sorry, Boyd.
Yeah, well, I knew you were. Lena, for the record, Bianca doesn't hate you.
I know she doesn't. She's not capable of hate.
Yeah, well, you sure as hell put her to the test.
That's why she deserves a lot better than me.
Lianca, I'm Paulina Condera, Lena's mother.
Yes, I recognize you from the press conference.
I hope you will forgive my rudeness, but I must speak with you about Lena.
Did something happen to her?
Yes. She fell in love. Oh, she would be very angry if she knew I was here.
Well, I'm afraid that you've wasted your time. Lena and I are over.
Is that what you really want? Please, if I could just come in for a moment.
All right. But whatever Lena told you,
I want to apologize.
You hardly know me.
My daughter lied to you because of me. Because I taught her that lies are the only way to survive.
Well, you taught her very well.
I'm not proud of it. She told you that I was a fashion model?
Let me guess, that was a lie.
Yes. I was a seamstress.
She also told me that you disapproved of her being gay. Was that a lie as well?
No, that was true. To be different in our culture, it makes you vulnerable.
Well, Lena is no longer vulnerable.
But she is.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to understand why my daughter lied to you.
I know why she lied to me. She did it so that she could steal from my mother's company.
Oh, so she could survive that man.
So you blame Michael Cambias for Lena's lies?
I blame only myself.
Like mother, like daughter?
When Lena was a child, her father and I were dissidents. When we were exposed, the government imprisoned my husband. They promised leniency if I would become an informant.
And you did?
Yes. I betrayed my friends, my family, anyone to save my husband.
And was he grateful?
He died. Before the government fell, they killed him anyway.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Condera. I really am, but I'm afraid that that has nothing to do with what happened between your daughter and me.
I'm not making excuses. What Lena did was wrong, but it was all she knew. Until now.
And you want me to forgive her?
I want you to love her.
Bianca deserves better than you. That's the best you could come up with. What is this, Lena? You're playing the sympathy card?
No, I mean it. Lianca deserves to be with someone who won't take advantage of her love.
You mean like you did?
You despise me, don't you?
No, I don't. I mean, you did some pretty hateful things. I don't know, maybe I'm a sucker for love, but I think you were about to find it.
I thought so too, till I blew it.
You know, Bianca asked for my advice about you.
Let me guess. You told her to get as far away from me as possible.
I said she should give you another chance.
Why?
Because she loves you.
Yeah. Oh, she's a smart girl, so she didn't take your advice. She wants me to leave her alone.
So you're just gonna give up that easily?
Look, every time Bianca's given me a chance, I've let her down. Even if she were brave enough to offer me another one, I don't think I'm in a position to take it.
So that's it? You just walk away? You know, I never would have picked you for a coward.
I will honor her wishes and go.
Lena, you love each other. Why not trust in that and stay?
For me, it's too late.
No. It's never too late to love someone.
What if I don't know how?
There's you, Lena. It's not something you learn.
Well, I've never allowed myself to feel anything until now, and look at the mess I've made.
Yeah, well, that's the great thing about love. If it's strong enough, it can heal anything.
I think the best way for Bianca to heal right now is just to have me out of her life. Look, could I have a minute?
Listen, I'm not supposed to let you out of my sight. But okay.
Thank you.
Look, I'll be in the hallway when you're done. Erica, hey.
Boyd,
What's up?
my phone is being repaired, and so it's just really impossible to concentrate in there.
Oh, you know, you're always welcome in the lab.
Thanks. But I think that I'll use Lena's office. I hope they fumigated.
Erica.
You? What are you doing here?
I know what I am asking.
It's impossible.
Difficult, not impossible.
I'm very sorry that Lena had a hard childhood, but she's all grown up now.
She's lost, Bianca. You could show her another way. Oh, Lena has so much good in her. If you could only see past her mistakes.
You don't know what you're asking.
I want my daughter to be happy. Loving you makes her happy.
How do you know that she loves me?
Because she is willing to do what you asked. She is willing to leave you alone. Forever.
What are you talking about?
We leave for Chicago tomorrow. We have relatives in Chicago. We leave tomorrow.
And you want me to stop her? I've done that once already. The last time that Lena was leaving forever, I did follow her. I ran after her. I made a fool of myself. I begged her to stay. If she thinks that I'm going to do that again...
Lena expects nothing from you. She has given up hope even of a second chance. Unless...
I hope that you'll be very, very happy in Chicago.
All right. I understand. Thank you for showing my daughter that love is possible, even for a short time.
You helping her? Are you standing guard outside the door?
No, of course not. It's company policy for Lena to be escorted from the building. I'm just
Please
here
believe me, I know what my company's policy is. She is supposed to be escorted out of here by someone from Human Resources or Security, not you.
Erica, I assure you, I'm leaving.
With my chemist? Did I interrupt something here? A private going-away party? One last shot at seducing Boyd?
Erica, please. She wasn't trying to seduce me. She's saying goodbye.
Boyd, will you open your eyes? I mean, a woman like Lena, she's playing you again.
Please, Erica, let's not do this. I'm done. I'm ready to go. And I promise you will never have to see me again.
I see, and you think that that's enough? That you can just walk away from all the damage that you've caused to me, to my company, to my daughter?
Erica, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're going to be very sorry. Because you're not going anywhere until I tell you exactly what I think of you.
Think of me.
Oh, there is so much more.
Lena's already apologized. Do we really have to do this?
Are you defending her? I can't believe it. After all you know about this woman. Boyd, how could you? Open your eyes. She still gets to you?
No, she doesn't. And I can have her out of here and out of your life in 5 minutes.
I want those 5 minutes, Boyd.
It just seems like there's been enough...
Please, please, leave us.
All right.
How do you do it? You charm your way into people's lives, and then you gut them, and the smile never leaves your face.
Erica.
You have no shame, no conscience, no soul. No, you have no soul. To be in league with Michael Cambius? You are just as evil as he is.
I am not.
Oh, you were just following orders?
I've done many things I'm not proud of.
Like sleep with a rapist?
I don't, not anymore.
No, of course, that's right, that's true. Because you needed something more, didn't you? You needed to have your own victim.
That's not true.
So you preyed on my daughter, Bianca. But she trusted you. She gave you her heart, and you were only too happy to use every single part of it, weren't you?
No, Erica, I love Bianca so...
Dare you? As if you know what love is.
I do. I do because Bianca showed me.
And what did you do? You left her in pieces.
I never...
Stop it, just stop it. You disgust me. The thought of you anywhere near my daughter Bianca just makes my skin crawl.
Because I'm a liar? Or because I'm gay?
Well,
I'd like to know the answer to that question too, Mom. The reason that you don't like Lena is because you don't trust her or because she's gay.
Bianca, I thought we were past all this. Look, the way I feel about Lena has nothing to do with her convenient sexuality.
Mom.
And why are you so determined to defend her? Lena lied to you. She stole from my company. Sweetheart, it's because of Lena that Michael Cambius is in our lives. She's responsible for what that monster tried to do to me.
No, that's not true.
Excuse me?
It's not. You heard me. Lena's not responsible for what happened to you.
Could you take her side? Have you forgotten everything she's done?
No, of course I haven't forgotten what she's done, but... Mom, what Michael did, trying to force himself on you, it's not Lena's fault.
She was his accomplice, his lover. How do you know she's not still on his payroll? How do you know that she's not the one who bailed him out of jail?
Well, did you?
No.
There.
That's it? You're just going to take her word for it? Bianca, please don't let Lena manipulate you again.
She's not.
How can you say that?
Because maybe I understand Lena and why she did what she did a little better than you do.
No. You take your things and you go. Go, now. I want you out of here.
Wait, I want to talk to her before she goes.
Bianca, no. Please, there can't possibly be anything more that you have to say to her.
Yeah, there is, and you can't stop me.
I don't want to stop you. You've made wonderful progress, Bianca. I don't want to see you slip back into a self-destructive pattern.
What self-destructive pattern?
Falling in love with women who are wrong for you.
That's not what's happening here.
Yes, sweetheart, it is what's happening, and I'm afraid you can't see it, or maybe you choose not to.
Bianca's not a child anymore.
How dare you? You are the one who treated Bianca with no respect. You lied to her, you manipulated her, and she has been through enough thanks to you.
Still, your daughter is a grown woman who's capable of making her own decisions. She's nobody's victim.
You did not to tell me how to treat my daughter.
I'm someone who cares about Bianca, who sees the person she's
You don't care a bit about my daughter. You treated her in an appalling way.
That's true, and I will regret that more than you can imagine for the rest of my life.
Oh, in that case, please forgive me.
Erica, confessing what I did was almost impossible for me.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you. You mean because you're such a good liar?
What finally made me face the truth was a young woman who was strong enough to fight back and to stand up for herself.
Don't you dare try to tell me the strong points of my daughter.
Don't treat her like she doesn't have any.
Don't you do this. Don't you dare try to twist this around now and dare to try to make me the bad guy here.
I'm sorry, that was not my intention.
I don't believe you. And don't think for 1 minute that you can ever fool my daughter again.
Excuse me, I'm still in the room.
Of course you are. I'm sorry.
I don't want your apologies. All I want is a minute alone with Lena.
If that's really what you want.
It is.
Just please be careful. Please remember what she did to you. And how.
As if I could forget.
To your mother, you're nobody's victim.
Least of all yours, right? At least not anymore. I'm sorry if that sounded harsh. Your mother came to see me today. She told me that you're moving to Chicago.
Oh, I told her not to do that. She knows your mind is made up. I'm sorry, she just gets it when she thinks she's doing the right thing.
I know the type.
I'm sorry, I hope she didn't make you feel uncomfortable.
No, she didn't. She helped me to understand what your life was like in Poland.
Oh.
You never told me.
No, I didn't.
Why not? Did you think that I wouldn't understand?
Bianca, to be honest, I've never been with anyone who cared. I can't just open myself up like that.
And yet I opened myself up. I guess that was all right because it helped you get what you wanted.
Look, I did what I thought I had to, but that's still no excuse for how I treated you.
Wow. Maybe if I hadn't been raised the way I was raised, I wouldn't be quite so willing to believe what you told me.
Bianca, my feelings for you were the first honest feelings in my life. They still are.
And yet you're leaving. You're going to Chicago.
I'd only have one reason to stay. Listen to me apologize to you so many times, so at least from now on you won't have to hear it again.
Make it sound like you're leaving today.
Tonight.
Don't you have to be here for Michael's trial?
I gave her the position. If they need me to testify, I'll come back. Don't worry, I won't try to see you. Bianca, do you ever wonder...
What?
If we had run away that day at the airport, what our lives would be like now?
I would have found out the truth eventually. I wouldn't have cut off contact with my mother.
You're right, but at least we'd have had more time together.
That would have just made things worse.
Yes, you're right.
You kept this. Why?
I wanted to have something to remember you by. I can't go. I can't do this. I can't lose you. Please just tell me you have some hope for us and I'll stay.
I'm sorry, but that's not the way it works. I can't just forget what happened.
I know, but you heard that I was leaving, and here you are, just like that day at the airport. Lianca, please, even if you're not sure, I am. Please just say yes. You won't regret it. Lianca, say something. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about how little I trust you, Lena.
I know I've given you very little reason to.
I can't be with somebody that I don't trust.
Lianca, it'll be different this time, I promise.
No, we can't just go back to the way it was before.
I know, but listen, you have made me happy, and that's everything to me. Why would I spoil that? I will never hurt you again, Bianca.
I know, you won't. You won't hurt me again, because I won't let you.
Mike?
Well, honey, what about you? I mean, you just came from learning the worst about a person you care very much about.
I did?
Yes, I'm talking about Lena. Where do things stand with her?
Oh, it's a little heartbreak compared with what happened to Chris.
Your happiness will always come first with me. Which is why I hope that you can get on with your life once this Lena Kandera has left town for good.
Do we have to talk about this now of all times?
Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me she's decided to stay?
Yes, and I'm very upset about it.
Well, yes, you should be. Oh, Bianca. She's gotten to you again.
Gotten to me? What does that mean?
That it seems that you've forgotten what she did.
I haven't forgotten what. I haven't forgiven her either.
And I pray you never do.
I bet.
For your own protection, Bianca. Lena's trying to get back together with you again, isn't she?
That doesn't mean that I'm gonna let it happen.
Oh, she's very clever.
And I'm not, is that what you're saying? Mom, do you think that I'm stupid enough to be fooled by that again?
Honey, Lena, I was taken in by Lena, too. And you are a much more forgiving person than I am.
Oh, well, don't worry about that, Mom. I've been cured of that now.
Well, I hope so. Michael Cambius is out on bail. And incredibly enough, the charges may not stick. So he's dangerous. He's more dangerous than ever.
And what does that have to do with Lena and me?
Well, how do we know that Lena is not still working for him?
Mom.
Why? Why is that so impossible?
Lena turned her back on Michael the minute that she found out that her mother was safe. She's been working with Uncle Jack on his investigation. She's even testifying against Michael.
And that could all be part of another charade, Bianca.
Look, we're arguing about nothing. I'm not back with Lena. I may never be.
Nay is just not enough. I mean, I will never have a moment's peace until I know that that woman is out of your life for good.
That woman or any woman?
Oh, that is way over the top, young lady. This is not about your being gay. This is about Lena lying to you and using you.
Is it?
Yes, it is. I am trying to protect you from making the biggest mistake of your life by having a relationship with a liar and a fraud. Please, Bianca, don't do this. Don't twist my love and concern for you into some problem I have with your sexuality. I've gotten past my issues about your sexuality, about your being gay. I've come to terms with it.
But you're not really happy for me, are you, Mom?
That's not what this is about. Lena Kandera hurt you. Now, I wouldn't accept that if she were a man. And as far as I'm concerned, she is just as bad as Michael Cambius.
She's not Michael Cambius. She's one of his victims.
Oh, honey, you always want to believe the best about people. Let me ask you something. Would you ever do what Lena Kandera did? Ever, under any circumstances?
Lena is as strong as I am.
And she also doesn't deserve a second chance with you.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm the only one that can decide that. And I am. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't want to fight about this. I came here to talk to you about Chris because I'm going to miss him a lot. And I know you are too.
Yes, I'd like the number for the Immigration and Naturalization Service, please. Yes, would you do that? Please connect me. Hello. Yes, may I speak with someone about a change in the immigration status of Alina Kundera? I have reason to believe that she's in this country illegally.
Mr. Prey, you may not remember me, but...
You're the Polish predator who crashed the fusion party and did scout work for Michael Kremiest. Why aren't you in jail?
I agreed to cooperate with the district attorney.
In exchange for immunity.
Look, I know I made a terrible mistake.
This is another one.
I'm trying to rectify some of the damage.
Save it.
Mr. Prey, I got a letter this morning from immigration. My visa's been revoked.
What does that have to do with me?
I need a job.
All right.
Let me see if I'm getting this. You angled to bring down enchantment, and on the basis of your stunning deception, do you want me to give you a job?
I'm very good at what I do.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You leave me your card, and when I have an opening for a backstabber, I'll give you a jingle.
Mr. Prey, I have an MBA and a further degree in international finance. The reason I got my work permit was thanks to my very specialized expertise.
Yeah. We all know what you're good at.
Erica Kane employed me because of my background in finance with a focus on the cosmetics industry. And now that I've left Enchantment...
You mean got kicked out on your kielbasa?
Look, I think Fusion would be the perfect venue. We each have something the other one needs. I won't make excuses for what I did behind closed doors. All I will tell you is that my hands were tied.
Now, you know what? Save your S&M exploits for your memoirs. I'm out of here.
Mr. Prey, I know it's a lot to ask. You're probably the last person on earth to offer me a job.
Gee, you think? Kendall Hart is my business partner. You remember her? The woman who got sucked into thinking Michael Cambius loved her. The woman he wined and dined and bedded while he was tearing up the sheets with you. The whore of Warsaw.
Have you never done something because you're desperate?
How desperate do you have to be to use your body as a bargaining chip?
I hope you never have to find out. I need to stay close to Bianca. If I'm deported...
That is so not my problem.
Bianca mentioned she was close to your late husband.
You really are good.
The only reason I mentioned
Is to guilt me into giving you a job because that's what Leo would have wanted.
I've offended you.
This whole conversation offends me. Have a nice trip.
Is there anything I can say to change?
Nothing.
Thank you for your time.
Hey, what was that about? You and Lena.
She's making a play for me.
What?
Your Polish pastry's being deported. So, she hit me up for a job. Seems she wants to stay in the USA and be your good time girl.
So what'd you tell her?
I told her to get lost. I have no use for a lying, conniving...
Don't, Greenlee. You have no idea what Lena has been through.
Who frickin' who?
Her whole life has been one struggle to the next.
Binks, how can you side with her when she used you, tried to ruin you and your mother?
People change.
Not true.
All right, then what about Leo? How do you explain him? You don't see the connection? Leo came to Pine Valley after your money, acting under the influence of his mother. Lena came to Pine Valley after Boyd's formula, acting under the influence of Michael Cambius. It's the same MO.
No, not the same. I forgave Leo. You gave Lena her walking papers, so why are you defending her?
Because of you.
Me?
Yeah. Leo hurt you down to the core. That night at your engagement party when you found out that he had been married before, not for love, for money. You broke it off. You told him that you never wanted to see him again.
I remember that night. Leo came to my loft, begging me to forgive him and give him another chance. I didn't let him in.
Not right away. But you did forgive him.
So, if I'm such a shining example, what are you waiting for? Go find Lena, kiss and make up.
Is that what you did?
No? I made him suffer. And me along with him. It was hell for both of us.
How did you know that you could trust him again? After everything that he had done to you?
I just looked at him. Deep into those big brown eyes, and I knew it was right. We were right. And if you're lucky, I mean really lucky, you feel it too.